them in the Q&A box, and all your queries will be answered right after the webinar. Now, I would request Vivek ji to take the lead from here and let our viewers know more about GKB Your Specs. Vivek ji, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Arunima. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this webinar. And thanks to Franchise India for organizing, in today's good digital age, this nice webinar that everyone can get an understanding of what our brand is. Arunima, do you want to wait for X number of people to join, or should I just carry on now?
We should carry on.
Carry on. Okay, all right, very well. So just to give you all an idea, GKB today is a close to 60-year-old brand. आज की डेट में हम लोगों को इंडिया में ऑपरेट करते हुए और वर्ल्ड वाइड ऑपरेट करते हुए 60 इयर्स के आसपास होने को है. अभी 60 हुए नहीं है, बट you can say that we are almost 6 decades old. That said, we have really seen this industry develop from one level to next. I can tell you that 40 years ago, there were very few products which could be sold to any user, to any market. उस समय सिर्फ ग्लास के लेंस सेल करते थे, and there used to be only bifocal single vision and only one type of progressive. In today's day and age, there are close to 100 products which can be sold from an optical store. So not only has the product diversity increased, but also the usage of every user has got very specialized. So लोगों को आज की डेट में अलग अलग चीज़ों के लिए चश्मे चाहिए होते हैं. कुछ को रीडिंग के लिए चाहिए, कुछ को दूर देखने के लिए चाहिए. Some people need it for driving, some people need it for sporting activities, and so on. So as such, at GKB, we are specialists of making these products. We are some of the top companies in the world today that make the best lenses, and also we retail them. जो हमारा ये न्यू ब्रांड है, इसका नाम है Your Specs. And brand Your Specs का जो रीजन है वो ये है कि every spectacle is customized. जो spectacle आप पहनेंगे वो मैं नहीं पहन सकता, जो चरणजीत पहनेंगी वो अरुणिमा नहीं पहन सकती, जो अंशुमन पहनेंगे वो कोई और नहीं पहन सकता. So what it means is that जो spectacle आपके लिए है वो सिर्फ आप ही के लिए है. हम लोगों ने we are the first ones in the world to use something called the AI technology to determine कि हर face के लिए जो एक best fitment है वो क्या है spectacles का. शायद आप देख रहे होंगे मेरे फेस पर ये स्पेक्टिकल है तो इसके एजेस कहीं से बाहर नहीं निकल रहे हैं. इट इज नॉट प्रोट्रूडिंग आउटवर्ड, इट इज नॉट लुकिंग वेरी डिफरेंट. इंडिया में बहुत बड़ा टैबू है कि लोग बच्चों को एट अ वेरी यंग एज चोड़ा चढ़ाते हैं व्हेन दे गो टू स्कूल. इवन एट ओल्डर स्टेजेस व्हेन पीपल ग्रो अप दे फेस प्रॉब्लम्स टू गेट मैरिड एंड सो ऑन, बिकॉज इट इज अ वेरी बिग स्टिग्मा इन द सोसाइटी. सो हम लोगों का जो ये ब्रांड है नॉट ओनली एम्स टू प्रोवाइड the right fit of spectacles, but also looks at removing this social stigma. That said, we are a online plus offline brand, जहाँ पर कि अगर आप online जाएं तो आपको सारे spectacles दिख सकते हैं. हमारी इंडस्ट्री में ऑफलाइन बहुत ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट है ये हाईली सर्विस ओरिएंटेड है. सो कभी ऐसा मत सोचिए कि ये प्रोडक्ट सिर्फ ऑनलाइन ही बिक सकता है. फैक्ट ये है कि जो मेजर सेल्स होती है वो सारी ऑफलाइन होती है. इसी को ही सोचते हुए हम लोगों ने इसके एक फ्रेंचाइज मॉडल को डेवलप किया है, विच इज एक्सट्रीमली वेल रिसीव्ड बाय द मार्केट. वी ऑलरेडी हैव साइंड लॉट ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स और बहुत सारे प्रोसेस में हैं. मेरे साथ में यहाँ चरणजीत हैं, इन्होंने खुद कई सारे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स किए हैं. शी हैज बीन अ पार्ट ऑफ दैट थिंक टैंक ऑफ फ्रेंचाइजिंग राइट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग, फ्रॉम द इंसेप्शन. एंड वी आर वेरी हैप्पी टू रिसीव यू. वी आर वेरी हैप्पी टू अंडरस्टैंड आपकी क्या क्वेरीज हो सकती हैं. और मेरे साथ में अंशुमन भी है. अंशुमन इज ऑल्सो कैरिंग अ वेरी लॉन्ग एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ रिटेल, एंड इन केस अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चंस हो, कोई भी आपकी क्वेरीज हो, सो वी आर हैप्पी टू लुक एट दैट. मॉडल हम लोगों का जो मोस्ट प्रमोटेड है वो फ्रेंचाइज ओन्ड और फ्रेंचाइज ऑपरेटेड है. दैट सेड, हम लोग कुछ सर्टन मॉडल्स फोको भी करते हैं, बट फोको के लिए वी आर वेरी वेरी सिलेक्टिव अबाउट हाउ वी डू एंड व्हाट वी गो अबाउट. नेवरदलेस, FO is a very very successful model. यहाँ पर रेट ऑफ रिटर्न किसी भी यूजर के लिए हाईएस्ट है, एंड वी लुक फॉरवर्ड टू कोलैबोरेटिंग with budding and wonderful entrepreneurs who are interested to sell eyewear and take this thing forward. So that's all as an intro from my side. बाकी आपके जो भी questions हो, I'm ready to see.
Thank you so much, Vivek ji, for briefing us so well. Now, I would request Anshuman to brief us a little more about the operational work, how it is managed. So Anshuman ji, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Arunima. If I talk about that franchise model, so इसमें हमारे दोनों मॉडल अवेलेबल हैं, फोफो मॉडल एंड फोको मॉडल. So basically हम फोफो मॉडल देख रहे हैं अभी. So we are looking for that फोफो मॉडल. एंड इसमें मैं अगर आपको थोड़ा सा एक ब्रीफ में एक आइडिया बताऊं तो अगर हम टीयर 1 सिटी में देख रहे हैं तो लगभग 400 to 500 स्क्वायर फीट एरिया हमें रिक्वायरमेंट होता है. सो टू मेक a beautiful store with the eye checkup clinic as well as for the display of the products. Means products include the eyeglasses, sunglasses, and contact lens and other accessories also. And the investment which comes in approximately a 500 square feet area is roughly around 30 lakh rupees. So I will give you a bit brief of this breakup of this amount. The 3 lakh rupees comes as the franchise fees. This is the one-time investment. Post that you can say the 4 lakh rupees will be like your deposit against the inventory, right? And 7 lakh rupees will be for the eye checkup equipments, which will be in the eye clinic. So that will be approximately a 7 lakh rupees investment. And remaining part comes on the store build-up cost. So which is means you can say roughly around 12 to 14 lakh rupees in a 500 square feet area. We do have an availability if you can say in tier 1 except tier 1 or tier 2 tier 3 cities, we can make 300 350 square feet area also a compact store. So that option is also available, so we can definitely take call person to person and place to place according to that. Yeah. In FOFO model, we have the really good means like interesting partnership model. So we are giving here 30% of the margin if to all the people who are joining with us, and depending upon the net sale of the products on the monthly basis, so 30% of your specs product we will give it to you, and 20% will be for the third party products like contact lenses, Ray-Ban and other brands will be there. So for third party, it is 20%, and for your specs product, it is 30% directly we will give it to you on monthly basis. So this is about the FOCO model return. And if I talk about the return in FOCO model, so it will be 18% return on the annually basis for the total investment which the people we are doing the investment, or the 10% of the revenue sharing. So whichever will be the higher, we will be providing to you. So our aim is to have it a revenue sharing model, but we also understand and give you as a minimum guarantee, so that you can consider that 18% will be something that you will be getting a return on the annually basis. And there will be one interesting part in this that is about the inventory. So inventory management will be taken care by the company only. So you can be like freely enjoy about the inventory part. So whenever the sale products are moving or not moving, company will take care of all those parts about it. We also will ensure that on regular basis, we add on the best sellers, newcomers, all the products which are coming in the market, we will add on to your store. So that part also the company will take care. We will also do the digital marketing dedicatedly to your stores in your area. So that is also available. So that is also company will take care. So these are the things that company will provide you the support in all possible manners, whether it is the FOCO model or even the FOCO model, right? There are a few USP I would like to highlight here. The one is definitely, as sir has mentioned, that the good quality product, because we are delivering the products in India as well as in the other countries also. Brand legacy, definitely it is for almost 6 decades now. Affordable price, because our eyeglasses and sunglasses starts from just 599. So this is affordable and very much means like good for lower middle segment, and we do have the products for the upper segment. As I mentioned that we will be having brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, and other brands also. So we will definitely have the attractive offers. We keep on running offers time to time, and we have really exciting offers for everyone. And inventory management will be done by us, so nothing to worry about it. And we have really good customer support whenever you need any kind of support from our side. Even customer can reach out to us, and whether they need any kind of support, whether it is about the delivery, about the product, or about the any queries they are having. So you can be rest assured that the company will take care of all that part.
So friends, just as Anshuman has explained, I just wanted to add here that किसी भी ऑप्टिकल स्टोर को चलाने में सम ऑफ द बिगेस्ट चैलेंजेस जो होते हैं वो होती हैं कि इन्वेंट्री को कैसे मैनेज किया जाए. अगर आप एक स्टैंड अलोन ऑप्टिकल स्टोर चला रहे हैं एज द ओनर और एज द person who's the proprietor sitting on the desk over there, and suppose you want to keep 200 different models or 250 different models of spectacles for your customers. So what you will do is you will buy 1, 1, 2, 2, maximum 3 of these. Now, एंड आप डिपेंडेंट होते हैं पीछे के अपने होलसेलर या सप्लायर के पास में कि वो कैसे इनको आपको टाइमली सप्लाई करे. अगर आपका कोई मॉडल खत्म होता है तो आप विश्वास मानिए कि मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस मॉडल्स खत्म हो जाते हैं और लोगों को दूसरे मॉडल डालने पड़ते हैं वहां पे in order to be able to suffice that 200 and 250 SKU number. But the magic in our case is that आप एक one time हमारे साथ में 4 लाख रुपीस का amount invest करते हैं, which is a deposit. Okay, so let's say tomorrow, if after 5 years or if after X amount of time, अगर मान लीजिए आपकी हमारी relationship किसी वजह से break भी होती है, तो as on that day जो भी inventory store पर होगी, that will be taken back and the money will be given out. Of course, keeping in view the accounting standards at that stage. More important that to understand here is कि इसके थ्रू आपकी इन्वेंट्री की जितना टेंशन है वो सब टेकन केयर ऑफ है. वी आर टेकिंग केयर कि इन्वेंट्री हमको क्या रखनी है स्टोर पर, हाउ इज इट कि हमें उसको टाइमली कैसे रिप्लेनिश करना है, किस तरह से हमें नए फैशन दिखाने हैं, क्या नई चीजें लॉन्च करनी है. ये एक बहुत डिटेल्ड स्टडी है विच लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स फॉर इंडिविजुअल स्टोर ओनर्स इसके बहुत बड़े चैलेंजेस होते हैं. सो हियर द कंपनी विल जस्ट टेक केयर. You have to sit and just concentrate on your sales. Anshuman, please continue.
Okay, thank you, sir. So as I mentioned about the model, so in FOCO model, if you consider it is like within 2.5 years, you will get that money back. So the payback period is very less with us. And if I talk about the agreement and the lock-in period, so normally we do the agreement for 5 years and there will be a lock-in period for 3 years. And we will be having that availability of like stores in, as I mentioned that we are open for pan India, and we are available for all the cities, like whether it is tier 1, tier 2. So these are few things as we have mentioned that opportunity is very high because the people are using eyeglasses as a fashionable wear. So definitely the opportunity is raising day by day, and as we are using laptop, mobile, and other equipments on very high time in the daily basis. So the amount of people who are getting affected with the vision that is very high. So the market is going to be huge, and we will be happy to have like more outlets in the coming days. So there will be, as mentioned, that pre-opening and post-opening, we will be providing like whether it is selection of the store, whether it is the development, whether it is marketing or promotional things, whether it is hiring or training of the staff. So we will be able to help you out in each manner of providing the facilities and all the support which you needed. We will also help you with the billing system, software, CRM, everything we will
Your video is paused, Anshuman. Can you check your network? शेयर करूं क्या? I think Vivek has some network issue. So meanwhile, I would request Charanjit to explain us more about the franchising model. So Charanjit, can you elaborate us more about the franchisee model and the financials about the GKB or specs? Meanwhile, I'll check with Vivek when he's joining.
Yeah, sure. I can let you know the rest of the things. Basically, they are looking for a FOFO and FOCO model both, right? The FOCO model, which they are preferring right away, which is that is the NCR, Delhi NCR, and the tier one cities, right? Where first preference would be NCR only, right? Where they will be running the store and they will be giving the share as already shared with us, right? The financial sheets I'll be sharing right away, right? But yes, if anyone has any doubt, you can ask in our QA, whatever that is, right? So in FOFO model, the setting up the store, finalizing the location, hiring the staff. Maximum they require 2 or 3 people at the store. The finalization of the staff as well, they will take care of that. They will help us to final the staff at the at the store. After that, training that staff is also there. They will take care of the staff training also, the CRM solution training, and whatever the training is required, that will be done by the brand itself, right? And they will also do the branding and marketing from their level, right, to increase the sale of that particular store which is there. And the stock, whether the training and everything, daily day-to-day activity will be taken care by the investor. But yes, they will be helping us out for the stock upgradation as well. So if it is required anything, they will be taking care. Even if the customer is coming us to for any model which is there, they will be providing directly at their at their place, wherever that is required, right? So Anshuman is I believe back with us. So yeah, Anshuman, you can let us know more about it.
Yeah, so as mentioned, like inventory training, all the part we will be taking care. So apart from that, we will also help you to means like develop day-to-day activities, whether if it is a FOFO model, so we will help you out with the day-to-day process, like how we can make a smooth processing at the store. So we will help you out with the SOP of that as well. So in each manner, we will be able to support you. I think if you have any queries about it, you can just let us know in this.
So जैसे आप चरणजीत और अंशुमन ने आपको बताया कि हम लोग टोटल हैंड होल्डिंग करेंगे आपके साथ में as and when the moment the contract is closed, which means right from planning stage, जो भी space आपके पास है उसको plan करना, सारी render drawings including architecture etc, all of that हमारी ही टीम है जो कि जाके स्टोर को पूरा बनाती है. स्टोर जब बन जाता है, ऑफ कोर्स एज बीइंग द इन्वेस्टर, आपसे पहले डिस्कस कर लेंगे बिल ऑफ मटेरियल्स वगैरह क्या सारी चीजें हैं जो उसमें लगनी है. सो दिस इज टोटली लाइक अ पार्टनरशिप मॉडल वेयर वी फील दैट वी बोथ हैव टू क्रिएट दिस बिजनेस टुगेदर. एंड देखिए हम लोग काफी लॉन्ग टर्म सोचते हैं इस चीज में. So we are also looking for long-term partners. We are also not looking for any short-term understanding. We are definitely looking to create eyewear stores where there is a long-term vision between us and the other party. That said, total training है which is executed and imparted to the people जो कि उसको look after करेंगे on day-to-day basis पर करेंगे. FOFO में एडवांटेज थोड़ा सा ये होता है कि या तो आपकी तरफ से आप खुद या आपके कोई फैमिली मेंबर इन्वॉल्व रहते हैं इन द बिजनेस. इन्वॉल्व रहने का मतलब ये नहीं है कि आपको पूरे टाइम स्टोर पे बैठना है. इन्वॉल्व रहने का मतलब ये है कि एटलीस्ट यू नो व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन, आप थोड़ा ड्राइव कर रहे हैं उस चीज को, सो यू कैन डिसाइड. एंड आई थिंक दैट इज अ ग्रेट अपॉर्चुनिटी because lot of us have spare time and we all want to create some business. This is a great business to be in. It's very long term, and I can tell you there is a lot of value which can be created in this segment. So happy to receive any questions which are there.
So viewers, if you have any questions, put them in the Q&A box and we will answer it right here. Okay, so
yeah, there is one question coming up for us, sir. In FOCO model, what is the breakup of the cost? Right. Who
Vis-a-vis
will
the
be
expenses.
taking care of the rental part?
And
the
yes.
FOCO model, and the first preference for the FOCO model would be NCR, or are we open for the tier 1 other cities also?
For the FOCO model, we are open for tier 1 other cities also. We are open for tier 2 close by towns also. Okay, there is no problem with that as well. And tier 1 all across India, there is no issues for FOCO model. Just to give you an idea of the breakup of the cost, suppose if this property is owned in your case, then we would rather provide you a better ROI instead of looking at a rent component. Because जो initial years हैं, वहां पर रेंट कंपोनेंट आपको हमको दोनों को पिंच करेगा, बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे वी आर ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट बिजनेस. सो वी वुड रादर लुक एट हाउ वी कैन गिव यू अ बेटर रिटर्न. ओके, कीपिंग इन माइंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, व्हेन वी लुक एट एरियाज जहां पर की प्रॉपर्टी रेंटेड आउट है, then yes, definitely a rent has to be paid out. And that is exactly how what Anshuman has told you, that depending on the place, depending on how that rent is. So let's first understand what that place is in your mind. We'll understand the location, we'll look at the rent, and we'll try and customize a good offer for you in that case. So going up to 10% of sales or 18% in terms of return. I hope that answers the question.
there is one more question from Tanuj Solanki. He's asking, what is the cost of franchise and profit? How much?
Okay, so simple question. The cost of franchise here, जैसे breakup आपको बताया गया, franchise fee जो है, that is 3 lakh rupees. Cost of equipment is roughly about 7 lakh rupees. A refundable deposit for inventory and its management is 4 lakh rupees. And apart from that, there is the store building cost. Store building cost हम लोग estimate करते हैं 2400 से 3000 rupees per square feet. So depending on the condition of the store, or depending on, it's not that we have to break everything. मान लीजिए flooring की हुई है या मान लीजिए false ceiling की हुई है, we try to utilize maximum part of it. So take that as an average of between 11 to 14 lakhs in any range. So we are looking at a total investment of between 27 to 30 lakh rupees, depending on the location, the size, and everything. And based on this, the return that you get is that after, the idea is that your entire investment over a period of 3 years definitely should be returned back to you with some extra profit that is coming your way. There is also incentive that is built in. So इसके लिए मैं आपसे चाहूंगा कि आप touch base करें चरणजीत से. She has very detailed plans and Excel sheet that she can share with you, and you can have a look, and we can discuss from there.
Right. So we have another question from Monica ji. She is asking, can franchisee do the interior by their own vendor after taking designs from you?
Okay, very good question. देखिए, डिजाइन के कुछ ऐसे एलिमेंट्स होते हैं जहां पर हम लोग बिल्कुल भी कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करना चाहेंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल, certain the way the shelves are built, or the way certain areas, like for example the lighting is done. इसकी इंपॉर्टेंस ये है, देखिए आप और हम दोनों एक बिजनेस क्रिएट करने जा रहे हैं जो कि एंड यूजर को लुभाएगा, एंड फ्रॉम दैट दे विल स्टार्ट बाइंग. सो वी वुड नॉट लाइक टू कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन एनी एलिमेंट्स. दैट सेड, अगर आप खुद इंटीरियर के बिजनेस में हैं तो क्यों नहीं, व्हाई नॉट, वी कैन डिस्कस कि क्या कॉस्टिंग है. ट्रांसपेरेंटली आपसे डिस्कस तो करेंगे ही कॉस्टिंग. अगर आपको लगता है कि कहीं पर कॉस्टिंग कम हो सकती है, we can definitely discuss this matter. But it's a specialist topic subject. जहां पर कि एक स्पेशलिस्ट ही इस चीज को अच्छे से समझ सकता है. मैं और आप शायद इस चीज को उतना डिटेल में नहीं समझेंगे, लेकिन हाँ, डिस्कस जरूर करेंगे कि क्या है. सो हैप्पी टू अंडरस्टैंड. इफ यू आर फ्रॉम दैट बिजनेस, फ्रॉम एन इंटीरियर बिजनेस, वी कैन डेफिनेटली लुक एट हाउ मैटर्स कैन बी डन. थोड़ा सा ये जरूर याद रखिए कि इफ वी आर क्रिएटिंग 500 स्टोर्स ओवर द नेक्स्ट फ्यू ईयर्स, देन जो कॉस्टिंग हम लोग आपको प्रेजेंट करेंगे, दैट in any case will be a good costing. And looking at models when we are trying to build ROI, so कंपनी की कभी इंटेंशन नहीं होगी कि वो उसमें से कुछ अर्न करे, बिकॉज कंपनी वो डेफिनेटली लाए कि इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर ऐसा क्रिएट हो जहां से कि ROI ऑटोमेटिकली. So but that said, we are happy to discuss, and if you are from the interior business, why not?
Right, so thank you. I hope this answers.
Sure.
We have one more question from.
Yeah, saying, sir, audio is not working properly, but
I hope we are audible now. Okay, there is one more question. Should we take the questions, Anshuman, or you are explaining something?
No, I think we will take the questions.
Okay.
Because we have explained about the model, and this is all about the explanation of expenses, where it will go and how.
So let's discuss the expenses. I think that will be more clear.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, we can.
So Anshuman, आप explain कर दीजिए.
Yeah, sure, sir. So if we consider that rent per square feet area, if we considering 150 rupees, and as I mentioned earlier, that we will be planning for 500 square feet area in tier 1 city. So the rent part will be approximately 750, 75,000. And if we consider that like civil of the store, like whether it is plastering, plumbing, electric, all the carpenter and other work, considering like 7.5 lakh. Interior part of like fixtures, table, chairs, or shelf, whatever we are making. So considering that amount will be approximately 5 lakh. So this will be 12.5. Other equipment and chairs means like optical chairing units, auto wrap, that which we do the computerized testing, and other equipments. Considering it 5.5 lakh. Franchise fees 3 lakh rupees. 15,000 we are considering for like CCTV. 1.5 lakh will be like your billing system or other things, like whether it is we are providing the smartphone for the billing, iPads and all for the billing purpose, and showing that AI try on to the customer. So we will be having that laptop, tab, and billing system at the store. So considering that 1.5 lakh for that thing, there will be some small amount of like 8,000 we are considering for uniform, fire and other equipments, considering like roughly 10,000 rupees. And your pre-opening marketing and advertisement expenses, considering at 50,000 at least, so that we can promote our store on in a bigger manner. Opening inventory, initially we will keep it at 2.5, and depending upon other things, we will provide you other inventory as well. Signage, considering a cost of a good looking signage at a decent size at 1 lakh rupees. Other registration and all, we are considering at 25,000 rupees. So roughly the total project means like all over the investment comes around that 27 lakh rupees. Right. So this is like if we are on the rental part, so this is something like security deposit and lease deposit. So this we also have to consider in the mind. I think we can go ahead on the yeah. So as I mentioned in the FOFO model, so you will be getting like 30% of on your specs product, and 20% of third party brand like contact lenses, Ray-Ban and other things. Delivery and other charges we are considering at 8%, 0.8%. Salary per month, if there are, because if it is a FOFO model, so we consider that there will be 2 people except you at the store. So considering a salary of 45,000, like one for salesperson and one for the optometrist who will be doing the eye checkup. We have also kept in mind that annual increment. So when we will come to the next slides, we will be able to help you that if even we are also, we will take care of all the things. This will be like indirect expenses on monthly basis. If we see monthly rental, as I mentioned earlier, it will be approximately 75,000. Electricity, repair and maintenance, branding, the offline branding which will be done, internet and mobile expenses, post renewal. It will be on annually basis. We have kept 5,000 as a miscellaneous expenses also. 1.5 will be the payment machine, which we will keep it at the store so that customer can pay at their convenience, whether it is card, UPI or cash, whatever they want to do it. So this will be like an indirect expense. We are considering 5-year year on year. So this is how we have made a quarterly and year-wise plan for quarterly basis. So Arunima, should I explain this in detail or like how?
If you could share about elaborate about FOCO model.
Yeah, so in FOCO model, the investment part remains same. Only the thing is that we will take care of all the day-to-day expenses and day-to-day activities, whether it is the rental part, salary, miscellaneous expenses, anything. In terms of return, we will give you 18% on your total investment as an annual return. This is as a minimum guarantee. It is not something that we are looking for, but yes, we will be giving you 10% of the revenue share, whichever is higher, whether it is the 18% of your annual return or the 10% of the revenue which we are doing in a year. So whichever is higher, we will provide you in that. And as I mentioned earlier, that investment part will be yours, and rest we will take care of everything in that.
Right. So there are a couple of questions. Let's answer this. So there is a person asking for a FOCO model store at Lucknow. Maybe he's asking that are we open for FOCO model at Lucknow? And how soon can we recover the ROI or CAPEX? And how much total CAPEX is required at the Lucknow location?
So if I talk about the Lucknow, then I think it will be costing around roughly around 25 to 26 lakh rupees. We can make a bit smaller store. And if I talk about the return in Lucknow, then we can definitely look on about 3 years something. We can get the ROI. We can recover it.
Right. So there's another question from Ajay Groverji. He's asking, in continuation to the earlier question regarding FOCO model and the rental part, one location is Chandigarh, second is Shimla, and third location is Mandi, Himachal Pradesh. So maybe he's asking to know more about these locations.
I think he's asking for the multi-unit in different cities, I believe. So we can do that thing. We can you can connect with us and we can definitely do this. Any option for fitting or prescription lenses supply? So yes, we are into the eyewear industry, so we have that option of like prescription lenses, power sunglasses, progressive lenses. Everything is available with us, so we have that options. And Dinesh has asked about the average bill value. So if I talk about that average bill value in online, it will be some roughly around 1,400-1,500. And if we go ahead with the offline model, which we have in home eye checkup, it is somewhere around 3,300-3,400 approximately. I want to know, like, I am from Guwahati. If FOCO to be implemented here, what's the criteria? So I think we have already explained about it, that we are looking for the FOCO, and if it is a FOCO in tier 2 city, then definitely you can get in touch with us. We can have a discussion on this, what kind of property is it, what kind of location it is, According to that, we can have a call. We can take the call on this.
So there are a lot more questions coming about FOCO model. Mr. Balaji is asking a little more clarity on FOCO, please. Locations and financials.
So financial, I have already explained that the investment part will be the remain same. Return, I have already explained that 18% return on the total investment we will be giving you as a minimum guarantee, or the revenue share of 10%, whichever is higher, we will provide you.
Right. I hope this answers your question, Mr. Balaji. And if you need to know a little more, we will reach out to you very soon. There is one more question from Naresh Ji. What is the investment plan for the tier 3 cities?
See, if it is a tier 2 or tier 3 cities, the investment plan will remain same. Only the thing is that the store built up cost that will change. If there's a small area, means like if you are willing to make a store in 300 square feet, so that the store built up cost will get changed. Remaining, whether it is the franchise fees, stock, or the equipment cost, that will remain same. If the client has his own property, then also you will pay the rent as an operational expenses to the investor in FOCO model. So I think sir has answered it about rightly, that we will provide in the means like better ROI in that case. And definitely this we can discuss whatever the client means, what kind of property it is and what is the owner. So according to that, we can take the call. But yes, we will be willing to provide better ROI rather than normal ROI. That we can do it. So that will be the means like beneficial for both the parties actually, if we want to run a business for a longer term. Do you have a master franchisee concept as well? If yes, please explain for North India region. So
let me answer this, Anshuman.
Yeah.
I'll answer this one.
Yes, please.
As of now, we are not having a master franchise option, but we do have a multi-franchise option. As you will understand that with multi-franchise, definitely we can look at and discuss some points. But master franchise, agar aap kahen, to then today we are not keeping that option on, but multi definitely yes. Hope that answers the question.
Yes, hope this answers. So friends, if any more questions is coming in your mind, you can write down here. Anshuman ji and Vivek ji, I have few questions. What is the marketing support the company will be providing to the investors?
One of the biggest challenges in today's date, especially that conventional retail faces, is the onslaught of digital. Because digital players jo hai, wo Facebook, Google, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, इन channels को use करके लोगों को ads दिखाते हैं और वहां से फिर अपने orders को pull कर लेते हैं. इंडिया में digital की growth भी बहुत है. So one of the things which comes as a part of our package and which is not represented very well here in the cost is that for every store of your specs, the company will be spending an X amount of money every month on the digital marketing. And that means कि आपके जो area है, उसके around का 3 to 5 kilometers के radius में, people will see and understand that there is a store which is existing. If they will search on Google, there will be a separate Google page and they will also see ads. Today, we are not having yet the model जहाँ पर कि online दिखाकर के लोगों को offline लिया जाए. But that is in plan that from year 2, we will have that in plan, looking at how the stores are doing, how is the response, etc. We will also have the plan wherein special coupons can be given at times to people which are, where जो lean time होता है. जैसे मान लीजिए 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. or 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is a lean time in the store. At that time, some extra discount coupons can be provided online, which people can book or they can have a purchase and then they can go to the store. So it will help in doing the traffic. But in general, there will be a strong marketing support, which is already provided in the localized area. Apart from that, there are also ads on radio that we will be conducting on a regular basis for, for the stores. So these are the marketing activities for sure that we will be providing. We are thinking very long term. So there is no dearth of marketing, which is there. There is a lot that we have in plan.
Right. Thank you so much. In continuation with my question, Monica ji is having one question. She's asking, in FOCO model also, you will give some kind of marketing support?
In FOCO model also, yes, we have marketing support. It's the same. There is no difference. Whether it's FOFO or it is FOCO, in both the cases, stores to your specs ka hi hai. So there has to be marketing support.
So whatever the model is, you will be getting the marketing support.
100%.
There's one more question from Naresh Ji. He's asking, are you open for Ranchi or Bokaro?
Yes, we are open for Ranchi, Bokaro, but yes, Ranchi, Bokaro, we would like to have FOFO because FOFO there is something which will do well. आपकी जो खुद की वहां पर लोकल रिलेशनशिप्स हैं, जो लोग आपको वहां जानते हैं, जो आपकी एक लोकल प्रेजेंस है, हम लोग इस पार्टनरशिप में उसको भी लाना चाहेंगे. सो आई वुड से दैट FOFO देयर इज बेटर. आप FOFO की तरफ देखिए, उसको डिस्कस करते हैं, एंड आई थिंक दैट कैन बी अ गुड ऑप्शन.
There is one more question. Please explain us multi-store model, please.
So multi-store model means that, we look at an area. So it's like a master only, just that master has got certain rights, which are legal rights. And as a company which respects a lot of compliance, as a company which respects the relationship that we build, we differentiate clearly. Master has a lot of rights like, right of first refusal, the right of opening in that area. Right of first refusal means that if the company wants to open a store in that area, they will first ask the master. Okay. Right of, then there are various rights which are defined in master, which today we are not taking because we are building up the Yorspecs brand over the next 5 years. Once this plan is built over the next few years, then we'd be looking at masters in area जहां हम लोगों ने penetrate शायद नहीं किया है. So in today's date, what we are offering is multi, and I think multi is a great option because देखिए जो आपकी thought और जो आपकी strategy, जो आपकी तरफ से effort लगेगा एक store में, आप so this is why we are bringing forward multi. Of course, when it is multi, then we are also discussing about various costs जो आपकी end पे लगेंगी. वहां पर elements like franchise fee, other things also we can discuss together, sit and discuss and see what is the right way, because what is very important is also the location. Ki, are we looking at master in a tier 2 level town? Are we looking at master in a tier 1 level? I mean, multi in a tier 1 level town, multi in a tier 2 town, or a multi in a tier 3 town. And then accordingly, these things, they differ and they have to be seen, because at the end of the day, setting the expectations right, setting the business right, which does well for both of us. So this is to give you an idea and multi. And multi is also a good opportunity where with a little more money investment today from your side, you are building something very long term. Hope that answers. And if you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Charan is always there. She can connect with you and we can come in the loop and we can discuss.
What is the revenue sharing and fee in multi-store model? This was the one.
Sorry?
What is the revenue sharing and fee for multi-store model?
Like I said, we have to discuss how many, which area. Let's sit, we discuss. आप बताइए कब discuss करना है, we'll discuss this with you.
Definitely. We have a couple of more questions. Now, can you please differentiate pricing strategy between regular GKB store and your spec store?
Yeah, very good question. देखिए, GKB Opticals today has about 90 stores pan India. Their number today is 90, and it is one of the most premium stores that are existing in the market. You don't go to a GKB Optical store to buy a spectacle for 5,000 rupees. You go to a GKB Optical store to buy a spectacle or sunglass starting 15,000 rupees and then going to any level up from there. They are dealing mostly with only high-end brands. Okay, those stores. And those stores are, उनका market भी वही है, उनका segment भी वही है, और वो लोग वहीं पर ही deal करते हैं. The difference that Yorspecs is bringing into this market is कि we are going in the mid segment. So हमारे यहाँ लोग वो आते हैं जिनको 2,500 से 5,000, 2.5 से 5,000 rupees या 7,000 rupees तक के चश्मे खरीदते हैं. And this is the largest and the biggest market in India. Today, the biggest players are sitting in this market. Okay. So we are not here dealing in spectacles which are for 50,000 rupees. We are here dealing with spectacles which are starting at as low as 1999 and then going all the way up to 15,000, 20,000 also, but majority of the sale that will happen will all be in the 5, 6, 7,000 rupees kind of range. हमारे केस में मल्टी स्पेक्टिकल, मल्टी सनग्लास डील्स भी हैं, बाय वन गेट वन ऑफर्स भी हैं, आप एक परचेज के साथ में 2-3 प्रोडक्ट्स भी खरीद सकते हैं. सो यू सी द जो कार्ट, जो एक शॉपिंग कार्ट है, उसको बड़ा करने के लिए वहां पर मल्टीपल प्रोडक्ट्स भी हैं. ओके, this is where the main key difference is. As far as lenses are concerned, the entire range of lenses is there. You can buy lenses in your specs even worth 40,000 rupees today. आप 40,000 rupees के भी lenses खरीद सकते हैं your specs में. There is no problem because all those lenses are manufactured at our own backend, right? In collaboration with the biggest companies in the industry. So that said, lenses की range complete है, but जो टारगेट सेगमेंट है हम लोगों का वो है कि स्टार्टिंग एट 1999 फॉर स्पेक्टिकल्स एंड गोइंग अप टू 7, 8, 10,000 रुपीज. दैट इज द काइंड ऑफ रेंज. सो आई होप दिस आंसर द क्वेश्चन. और यही सेगमेंट सबसे बड़ा है इंडिया में एंड दिस इज द फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग.
One more question from Monica ji. Do you give more margins to multi-store investors?
Yes, there can be discussions towards more margin for multi-store investors, definitely.
Yes, one more question. This is very suitable. Who are your competitors?
So our competitors are, I would say, 3 competitors या 4 competitor category में define करूँगा. देखिए, सबसे बड़ी तो वो कैटेगरी है जो कि एक टिपिकल मिड सेगमेंट एरिया में प्रमोटर बैठ करके स्टोर चला रहे हैं अपना. ओके, ऐसे कंपटीशन को हम लोग थॉरली बीट करते हैं. और कैसे बीट करते हैं? ना तो इनके पास में इन्वेंटरी मैनेज करने का तरीका है, ना इनके पास में अपना बैकएंड है, इनके पास में बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट की लिमिटेशंस हैं, और कुछ केसेस में बहुत सारी अलग अलग प्राइस लिस्ट हैं. ओके, आप किसी स्टोर के पास जाएंगे तो वो बोलेंगे आप इसका लेंस खरीद लीजिए, आप उसका लेंस खरीद लीजिए, आप इसका खरीद लीजिए. वो चीज तो आपको कहीं भी मिल जाएगी, राइट? दूसरे जो हमारे लेवल के कॉम्पिटिटर्स हैं वो हैं companies like a Lenskart or companies like a Titan Eye Plus. I would say this is the other level of competition that we have. They are both very able and very good competitors. But that said, neither of them make 100% of their products in their backend. I don't want to take names, but both of them, one of them is buying almost 70-80% from outside. The other one is not buying that much, but they have a lot of product limitation. So that is where your specs will create a very big difference in the market, because everything that we will sell will be from our, related backend, within the norms. I hope that answers the question. कोई स्पेसिफिक ब्रांड अगर आपके माइंड में हो तो आप जरूर पूछिए. आई कैन ऑल्सो टेल यू अबाउट दैट.
You'll be asking? There's last 2 questions there. What will the financials for that? I believe he's asking what is the financials for.
Okay, actually he's asking if he will be upgrading the existing optical store. What will be the financials? If he's running any optical store and he will be going for our franchisee, then what will be the financials?
I think, Charan, let's answer the question when we understand it properly. Maybe because Mr. Ajay has given his number here. So maybe you can reach out to Mr. Ajay.
I'll set up a meeting with him, and then I'll explain all the
he's from Chandigarh. So let's
I'll reach out to him.
Mr. Balaji is asking, does your specs outlets have their own lens only, or provide lens like SL or Zeiss, etc.? We have our own lenses. And that is what GKB is known for, Mr. Balaji. This is what we are known for the last 60 years. We are one of the largest and one of the best known manufacturers, not only in India, but worldwide. Mr. Naresh is asking, how will you take on your competitor Lenskart and Titan Eye, particularly Lenskart, who are very aggressively marketing their products? Yes, absolutely. They are marketing their products very aggressively. But as you can see, number one, we are 60 years in this market. So we have seen a lot of players come and go. That said, we have a lot of respect for both Lenskart as well as for Titan for the kind of work that they are doing. Nevertheless, ये बहुत बड़ा market है, Ajay ji, Naresh ji. And one player that you have mentioned is about 6 to 7% of this market. Another player that you have mentioned is between 2 to 3% of their market. So this market is very big and it's growing very rapidly. So there is a lot of, जैसे अगर आप टोटल एड्रेसेबल मार्केट की बात करें तो टोटल एड्रेसेबल मार्केट बहुत बड़ा है एंड उसमें ग्रोथ काफी है. Each player has its own marketing thought and its own marketing strategy. Similarly, we also have our own, and we clearly are coming from a background where we say that every spectacle is for its individual user. It has to be customized, and we use the AI technology to be able to, tell people that this is the right one for you. Hope that answers the question.
There is one more question, actually two more questions.
Do you
Do you
compete
compete with
with-
ribbon polish camera in terms of quality? I'm not comparing the price, but quality.
Oh, we sell Ray-Ban, Vogue, and Oakley, and we are adding Carrera as well. Yes, so we are adding these brands, and we are comparable, absolutely comparable. So these are the third-party brands that Your Specs keeps, and then Your Specs has its own brands as well.
Right. And we have last question left with us. This is Amar Lunia ji is asking, what will be the inventory at the time of exit or termination of agreement?
It won't be very different from what it is at the start. ज़्यादा different तो नहीं होनी चाहिए, because मान लीजिए आप X number of SKUs, most of the SKUs which are placed at the store are for display purpose. Okay. So in case अगर at the time of exit कोई ऐसी inventory है जो ठीक नहीं है या जिसमें प्रॉब्लम है, उसको ना रिटर्न ले करके जो इन्वेंट्री जितनी भी ठीक है वो सब रिटर्न लेके एंड देन मनी विल बी पेड. सो टू आंसर, बेसिकली इट विल नॉट बी वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द एंट्री एक्सेप्ट सम एक्सेप्शंस माइट बी देयर, दैट्स ऑल.
I saw Rajesh Mistry ji raising hand. Rajesh Mistry ji, if you have missed the question, you can drop your number and my team will reach out to you. I'll reach out to them. So, Vivek ji, do you want to conclude? What will be the USP?
Sure, absolutely. Thank you very much. Very interesting questions. We are very happy to receive, all the interest that you have shown. Thank you so much for that. It is a great journey that we have had in the last few years in Your Specs, and now that we are building the retail side of things, I'm very happy to see the reception. Not only now, but also at the Franchise India show, where we were adjudged as the best debuting franchisee. I feel that there is a lot of value that we can build together in this market. And absolutely, we are looking, for great partners who can join hands with us in this journey. So, Charanjit and Arunima, thanks to both of you also for organizing this webinar. And friends, please feel free to reach out to us anytime. I am also personally available in case if any questions are there. And aap Charanjit and Arunima se baat kijiye. They will connect with us, and please feel free to reach out to me also as you feel is convenient. And looking forward to building, a great market here.
So thank you so much. Thank you, friends, for joining us. I hope the insight shared by Vivek ji and Anshuman, Charanjit, all of them will help you out in choosing this brand. And now I'll share what we're coming up tomorrow. So tomorrow, again, we're coming up with another business opportunity for you. I'm sharing my screen. So tomorrow, again, we're coming up with the business opportunity from the brand called Coffee and Recharge. This is India's one of the most valuable coffee brand. Patient links are already open. You can register yourself and we'll see you tomorrow. Till then, thank you so much for joining us and Thank you, everyone.
एक घंटा चलेगा, मैं तो सोच